Ooh, let's see. There we go. Looks like we're on. Oh, wait a minute. We have to get the effect in here. There we go. We liked the clouds, so we're going to go with the clouds. Hello once again. And so I've decided that I need to make one more of these, sort of cover the political spectrum, since I haven't done that before. Now, this isn't going to be a real hardcore pro-Mitt, pro-Obama thing, but I've been thinking that what it comes down to is politics is a lot like religion, and those were the two subjects that I was told not to discuss with people because it only would lead to argument and fights. And yeah, that does seem to be the way it's going these days. As I see it, what it comes down to is that we have the liberals and the conservatives, and it comes down to really is a matter of faith. And so the question is, who do you believe in? What ideology do you believe in? Do you believe that the good of the country is best served by politicians and big government, or do you believe that the good of the country is best served by businessmen and big business? As we pause to think about this, it doesn't really seem to be a very good choice between either one of them. Which one do I think is looking out for me? Well, my faith kind of leads me towards the big government rather than big business. And the reason for that is really pretty straightforward, is that the whole point of business is to make a profit, a personal profit for personal gain. And so I don't see how that is going to help me out if I'm not part of that big business thing. On the other hand, big government, the idea is supposed to be that they're there to serve the country, to do what's best for the country and the good of the people. Given the state of politics since I was a young man and Richard Nixon was president, it's kind of tough for me to believe that politicians aren't looking out after their own best interests as well. Re-election, things like that. So we're kind of stuck. So I have to kind of back myself up and look at the general thing and say to myself, on the basis, if I ignore what people actually do, as opposed to what they're supposed to believe in, then I've got to go with big government. I really do. Is that big government would probably have a better chance of them worrying about the poor and the sick and the needy, whereas business, I would think, goes with more of a who cares about them, they aren't buying my stuff attitude. And I'm sure this is going to get me all kinds of backlash, but you know what? Why not? My ideal form of government, however, would be more tribal, that things should be done on a real local level, that if we were working in communities of, say, 500 instead of 5 million, we'd have a much better chance of getting what we want from